Hello, my crafty friends. I'm glad you're here. Let me get the. Uh, you don't need to see what's underneath there. It's just junk. It's just junk. Well, I got a bunch of stuff here. I just pulled a bunch of stuff out to make these postcards. And I'm going to kind of show you what I've got here. I don't know how much of it I'll use or if I'll grab other stuff or what. This is just things I threw out here real quick, hoping that it will be good to use. So this is the base that I'm going to use for my postcards. And it's a really thin cardboard. It's thinner than, it's thicker than cardstock, but thinner than, it's about like cereal box, maybe a little thinner than cereal box. Hi, Janet. Hi, Mindy. It's good to see you.
Hi.
Hey, babe, what you need? I didn't mute. Is that okay? Do you need me to mute?
I just wanted to tell you that Sparrow is chewing something inside of his crate of his own accord.
Yay. What's he chewing?
The keys.
The keys. I'm so glad about those keys.
Yeah. It sounds really crazy. I know I've got that.
Our puppy is happily chewing something inside his crate.
He usually requires more direction than that. So.
Yeah, he's learning though. He's learning. Hi, Beth. I'm glad you're here.
He seems ideally slowing down, so I just went ahead and
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, this is a 12 by 12 piece of cardboard, and it came in a thing where you could buy a box. Oh, I'm pulsing, aren't I? I hate that. Let me see if I can fix it. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if it'll let me fix it or not. It's contrary, but I'm going to go in and try. I can't see anything when I'm doing this, so I just have to do it and hope it works. But there's enough stuff on here, surely it can have something to focus on. Okay, I turned on the autofocus. Now I'm turning it off. And we're just going to hope for the best. Um, just going to hope for the best. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Riri. Oh, it's so good to see you too, honey. I'm so glad you're all here. Anyway, this was a thing that you could use to put like scrapbook pages on and to like, I don't know, pre-build it, and then you would lay it in the box, and then you would build another page on this one and lay it in the box. And I gave up scrapbooking a long time ago. It just was not for me. So I had these things that I found when I was digging through stuff. And so I decided I would use them for the postcards. I'm just going to use 2 of them because that'll make 12 postcards. And I'm just trading 10. So that'll give me a couple extras. But hi, Jude. I'm glad you're here. So this is what I'm going to use as my base. Oh, that one's bent. Let me use the other one. Okay. Now I just mixed up some new Mod Podge stuff because I was down to about this much in the bottom of my container, but I filled it too full. So I've been shaking and shaking, but I'm not sure how much good it's really doing. I'm going to shake it one more time, and then we'll use a little bit of it, and then I'll shake it some more, and maybe it'll shake up better after I've used a little bit of it. But I wasn't thinking, and I filled it too full. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff I got out to use. I've got a couple of bags from the bookstore that I may use. I'm not sure, but I thought they would go well with this avocado dyed paper, and I'm going to use some of the avocado dyed paper. And then, oh, I have to show y'all this. Hi, Deborah. I'm glad you're here. This is from Dana Yates. Isn't that beautiful? It says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. I love that. It's true as well. Because life's not perfect. So, if it had to be perfect to be wonderful, nobody would have a wonderful life. Anyway, thank you, Dana. And I'm not sure if she's in my group of people I'm, trading, swapping cards with or not, um, or if that was just an extra thing she did. But anyway, I've also got these little stickers. They're like washi tape stickers. Uh-oh. And these were sent to me in Happy Mail. So I may use some of those. And they had this deal of washi tape with them. I'm just leaving it in here because it was with them in the Happy Mail, but I probably won't use that washi tape. But anyway. Hey, I think I said hello to you, Beth, but if I didn't, I don't want to forget you. So I'm glad to see you. And I found my little book. I thought while I'm letting stuff dry, we might do a page in the little book. I also have this. This is a little collage book that I made, and I had cut all of these pictures out of a book on. It's a book on fashion through the ages. Anyway, I thought, I might use some of these and put them on some of the postcards. I don't know, but I got them out in case I wanted to. I just had them stuck in that little book. I also got this little book out that's for collage too, and I fussy cut some stuff, these out of a calendar, I think, and they're just stuck in there, so I might use those too. I don't know for sure what I'm going to use as far as decorating it. On top, I got some tea bags out. These are some big tea bags Tanya sent me, and I thought I might use some of that. I don't know. I found these at a thrift store, and they had this whole thing. It's 1,000 raffle tickets, and this is one raffle ticket. So I thought I might use some of these because I think those are really pretty raffle tickets. So I thought I might use some of those. But I was just going to show you the huge roll that I got. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Becky. Hi, Cheryl. See if there's anybody else I missed. I'm glad you're all here. Anyway, I may use some of that. These I'm going to have to put over here because they're just taking up too much space. I'm going to use my postcard stamp that Becky sent me. Thank you, Becky. I'm going to use this on the back of all the postcards. And then this is some other stuff I got in Happy Mail. And I don't remember who sent it to me, but it's some little stamps. And then this little flower. And I may use these. Like I said, I'm not sure. And I've got a paper ruler or measuring tape. I thought I might use some of it. And then this is some other stuff that some cards. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but they were sitting around there, so I decided to get them out. There's a little butterfly. And this is a greeting card, and you're supposed to fold it up. There weren't any envelopes in there, just the little cards, but I thought I could use it. And there's also these little paper seals that you're supposed to lick and put on the envelope. And there's these two different kinds that were with that greeting card and some of the stuff I got at a thrift store. And so I thought I might use some of those. And I don't know about these. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't want to make them all the same, so I might use those. And then here's a piece of a ticket that was in with these things, so I thought I might as well get it out and use it. And these are a couple of postcards. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but they were in with all this stuff, and I thought they were pretty, so I just got them out and stuck them out here. I also have, some just some blank cards. My mom gets things like this all the time from Hi, Carol. I'm glad you're here. Okay, Janet. I'm glad you popped in. I hope he has good things to say. I hope he has good things to say. Anyway, I thought I might could cut out, fussy cut some of these flowers and put them in there. Probably won't use that because it's so big, but it was with them, so I just grabbed them out. And I could, fussy cut some of these flowers and use them too. Now, these are littler birds, so that's still a possibility. Don't think I will use that one. So I've got that stuff. Oops. I'm trying to keep stuff kind of together. That and those. Oh, I already showed you those, and then I'll throw them around. Okay, and then these things. I'm trying to figure out where to put them because I need this space to work. I guess over there will be good for now. I've also got this now my brain has gone blank. Piano roll. So I'm going to just take part of it off, and we might use some of that. If we don't, I'll use it for something else. So it's not going to go to waste just because I took it off. And I got this out for my Mod Podge. I probably need a bigger one, actually, but I'll go look for a bigger one in a minute. I've got this gilded gold brush lettering paint that I bought. Evidently I bought it. Hi, Dana. I just showed everybody your postcard. Thank you so much. Hi, Teresa. I'm glad y'all are here. Anyway, I thought I might maybe just brush around the edges of each postcard with this. I don't remember buying this, but I found it just stuck over here and by my paint stuff. So we might as well get it out and use it. It says you need to seal porous materials, but with paint or a base coat before applying. So I'm going to seal everything with Mod Podge, and so it should work okay, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and get that off of the cardboard because it'll be easier to find a place to put it if it's not on the cardboard. Anyway, let's go ahead and take the plastic off because I'm sitting here. Might as well. Well, we took Sparrow to his very first vet appointment today, and he did very good. I took some treats, and I won points with the vet for having treats. He said that's so smart because he won't bite me while I'm trying to trim his nails. So he trimmed his nails for me. I had done some on the back ones, but I never got to the front feet because he woke up. So the vet went ahead and did it real quick, and he gave him his vaccinations and dewormer and all the good stuff. But he weighed 6 pounds today. And the vet said that he will probably double his weight before we go back in 3 weeks. I was like, wow. I wasn't expecting him to get that big that fast. Oh, I missed Brittany. Hey, Brittany, I'm glad you're here. So right now he's in the house. He's learning. It's amazing how fast they learn. The one place we're having trouble with him being stubborn and not wanting to learn what I want him to do is with biting, but I know that's a an issue that takes a while, you know. So, uh-oh. Well, I don't want to take off that whole label. So there we go. Okay. Yeah, I think he's probably going to be between 35 and 50 pounds is what is the owner said she thought, and that the vet said that sounded about right. But he said he was a good weight, and so I've also got this stuff. This is stuff I got out at some time to work in a journal with, and it's just still been in this bag, so I've got this out too. I've also got these words. Don't know what I'm going to use, or if I'll even use these. I may use different words, but I've got these words, so I'll use those. I've also got these things that were in some Happy Mail Tanya sent me, these butterflies and leaves, and they're it's clear behind the gold so that you'll see them on top of whatever you put them on. So I might use those. And she also sent these. Aren't those pretty? And then I've got these rub-on transfers that I found, and I haven't opened them up yet, but they're on parchment paper. I've never seen rub-on transfers that were on parchment paper. They're kind of pretty, just like this. Anyway, and then I've got some numbers I thought might be fun. These are rub-ons also. So that's the stuff I've pulled out to probably use. Let's go ahead and put these in here too for now, because the first thing I've got to do is just put down the background on these boards. So yeah, well, I tell you, he's a cattle dog. So he cattle dogs and pit bulls both really like to nibble, and he chases things. My goodness, he's already trying to kill stuff. It amazes me how young he is, and he's already got that instinct to he grabs something and he shakes it and growls, and it's amazing how young they prepare themselves. Okay, this I'm going to put aside because that's all. Well, maybe not all of it. Let's look. This map might be good to go with the because of the aging of it with our avocado dyed papers. See if there's anything else. No, I don't think that. Okay, if I'll get something else out of here if I need it, but ooh, that's pretty. Let's get that out. Okay, here's also some shorthand. Well, we've got quite a few toys. So far, of course, right now he is supervised every moment that he's out of the crate. So if he's not in the crate or in the puppy playpen, one of us is watching him. So we're doing our best to try and train him in advance that maybe he doesn't need to chew stuff, but he still wants to. He wants to chase everything and bite everything, and that's what happens when you spend the first 8 weeks of your life mostly with other puppies. So oh, those are beautiful dogs, Jude. Beautiful dogs. I don't want something quite that big, not because I don't like big dogs, because I do actually love big dogs, but because when Cubby had his brain tumor and he couldn't get in the car anymore. He didn't know what to do. He was completely confused. he could walk in circles, and that's really all he could do. And so I had to lift him up and put him in the car. And I decided I didn't really want another dog that I couldn't lift. Um, and he weighed 65 pounds full grown. So hopefully Sparrow will be less than that. But if we don't let him get overweight, he should be way less than that. So, okay. I finally I've been wanting one of these for a long time, one of these glass mats. I've been watching this one at Tuesday morning for a year and a half, probably. It's been sitting there, and they never would put it on clearance. And they finally did. So I bought it. They had two of them for a long, 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 long time, and then this was the only one. And okay. Anyway, I hope it's as good as I think it'll be, and it doesn't seem to be glaring too badly, except right over here. So from where I'm sitting, I can't even see the glare. I just have to look at it on the screen. So, okay, we're going to do these one at a time, and then I can clean up in between them. And I'm going to leave the white part. That's going to be my back of the postcard. And I'm going to glue all my stuff on this gray side. So, I think I'm going to start with some of this avocado dyed music paper. We'll start with that, and then we'll add maybe some other kinds of stuff to it too. Okay, let's get the I'm going to keep that, but I don't really want just the plain pink. I guess it'd be fine. I just, at the moment, am in the mood for not plain pink. English muffins. Oh. Now everybody's going to be hungry thinking about English muffins instead of English Mastiffs. Okay. Now then, I'm trying to decide, do I want to put these things on in like rectangles? Or do I want to, I think I do. I think I do. Because, and then other things can be hodgepodgey on there if I choose to. £210. Wow. Yeah, no, I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to try to lift that into the car. Of course, if things got really bad, I'm sure I could find somebody to help me, but I would prefer not. Okay, let me see if I can find a bigger brush. Just a second. This is a big piece to do with that little brush. Oh. Well, I don't think it matters now that I think about it because I'm not doing big pieces of paper, so it's okay. I had friends who had a Rottweiler English Mastiff mix. He was the sweetest, most patient dog I have ever met. My goodness. I guess it was like, I'm so big you can't hurt me. And he just let the kids do anything to him. He was a sweet dog. His name was Boxer. Which I thought was funny since there wasn't any Boxer in him. But anyway. Okay. That probably wasn't very smart because I'm not going to be doing. Okay, we're just going to put it down and add some papers where the glue is. And okay. This makes me be kind of random about it. Okay. Got to visit with Ethan today. It's funny, young adults like that, they don't realize how much their mommy loves to hear from them and talk to them and know that they're doing okay. I asked him how work went today, and he said, "Oh, about as good as it could, I guess." And I said, "Well, I guess that's better than as bad as it could." And he just laughed. He goes, "Yeah, I hadn't thought about it like that, but I guess you're right." So uh, it always feels like a win when I make him laugh. But it was nice to hear him and know that he's doing good and in a good mood and all that stuff. I'm really proud of myself that I'm dealing with him being gone so well because it's hard. It's hard. Okay, I'm going to stop with this for a second. No, I need to have one more. Let's put this one more on here. Um, hey, Tanya. Oh, that's okay, hon. I hope everything's okay. Hugs back. Okay, now then, I'm going to move this over here for a second and clean up the glue so I'm not spreading it all over the back of this thing and ending up with the backs looking ugly. Hi, Vanessa. I'm glad you're here. Well, one reason I wanted this was because I thought it would be easy to clean up glue off of and paint off of, because I always end up messing up the back of whatever I'm working on. Oh, Well, so far it's turned out to be a good plan. Okay. Let's see what the back looks like. Nope, I haven't messed it up, so yay. Okay. They're kind of, it's kind of bowed out. I think um, I'm gonna go ahead and do a layer of this same kind of stuff on the other one, and then that way I can move through each kind of paper easily. Where'd I put? Oh, here we go. Yes, it's avocado dyed music paper. So it's kind of a brownish pink, mauve color. I'm not a real pink person, but I really love the color of avocado dyed papers because it's not in your face pink. It's a nice antique kind of pink. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here. I think I've missed somebody. Let me look real quick. Oh, wow. What is that? Oh, good grief. No. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay, somehow I messed up. And my screen was turning into huge font, like one word of the chat. It was kind of scary. No, don't do that. Okay, I'm sorry. I got to figure this out because I'm going to. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, sorry. Well, I thought I missed somebody coming in. It does give a good vintage look. I agree. Oh, you're not late, Vanessa. Just glad you're here. Okay, come on. Stop it. Good grief. Okay. Um my when I'm scrolling to go through the chat, it's changing. It's like um enlarging my chat so big that my camera shot goes completely away from me and I can't see anything except like one person's chat. And and then I make it make if I go the other way, I make it go little, and I'm not wanting to do that. I'm just wanting to scroll through the chat. Okay, what is that? No, I don't want that either. Good grief. It's like my computer's been taken over by. Okay, now maybe it'll leave me alone. No, it's not. It's doing all kinds of weird stuff. Okay. I'm afraid if I refresh, I'll lose it. I'm just not going to try to scroll. If I miss your chat, I'm sorry. I've got it now back where I can see the chat, and So I'm going to not touch it. I'm not going to try to scroll back and look at stuff. If I miss it, I'm just sorry. Deborah says, my chat has gone blank 3 times since you charted. Maybe something else is going on. Maybe so. Maybe so. The funny thing is I don't have any, any warnings that something weird is going on or a full moon. There you go. See, now I don't see Ruth at all. Somebody's talking to Ruth, but I don't see Ruth. There she is. Okay, Ruth, I'm sorry. I see you now. I'm glad you're here. It's a full moon. Yes, it must be a full moon. I don't know. It's driving me crazy, whatever it is. Is the control key pressed down on your keyboard? I don't know. No, I don't see any keys that are pressed down, and my keyboard is over here. So it's not even close to me. I mean, it's beside me, but it's not where I'm hitting it accidentally or something. Dana, Ruth's comment is right above Jude's last comment. If that helps you any. It took me a minute to see it too. Let me shake this again. Now that I've used some of it, maybe it'll mix up better. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Now then. I'm just going to put one of these down in all these places where I put a dot of glue. And I don't know how long I'm going to stay on tonight. I probably won't stay on really, really long because Hannah had kind of a hard day at work today, and she's watching the puppy for me, so I want to give her a break in a little bit. Her birthday is tomorrow, and it just hit her while she was at work that her daddy wasn't going to be here for her birthday, and made it kind of hard on both of us when we thought about that. So anyway, I think after she kind of cried it out, she was okay, but it's like every day you realize something that you used to share with him or would like to share with him, and just miss him even more every day. The firsts always suck. Yes, they do. They do. And she's going to be 20 tomorrow. So, and her brother's not here for her birthday either. It was kind of hard on her when she missed his birthday. Um, so he already sent her a birthday present though, so she knows he remembers her, on her birthday. So, but and she of course has to work on her birthday. I think it's probably the first time she's had to work on her birthday. Mm. Yes, she is. It's really hard, Julie. Yes, it is. You even if you thought you could skip it, it would it it won't let you skip it. It I don't know how to explain, but you know what I mean. It just comes and hits you in the face. It won't let you skip it. Okay. So there's this one. Now I'm going to move this over here and clean this off before we go on to the next one. We do, and I'm so grateful that we have each other. Hi, Linda. I'm so glad you're here. My mom called me today and she said, "Is Hannah around you?" I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Well, then just answer me quietly." I was like, "Okay." And she said, "Is she really going to be 20?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Oh my goodness, the time goes." I was like, "Yep, it does." Anyway, I thought that was really funny. Okay, Julie, I will. Her birthday's tomorrow, Linda. Okay. I'm going to set this one over here. And we're going to come back and work on a different kind of paper to put on this. Now I'm trying to decide. I don't think I want this. I may not use this because I don't want to see the gray behind it. So we'll see. We will see. I'm going to put matte paper next because I know I want matte paper. So let's thank you, Linda. Thank you, Cheryl. I will tell her that you all said happy birthday. Okay, let's try to get kind of equal size pieces here. Okay. Okay, Julie, we will be praying for Teresa. I'm sorry, I have been off of Facebook for so long, and I know her mom is, she's fixing to lose her mom. I haven't been on today. Did she lose her mom, or is it still just an any day now thing? I know that's hard. I remember when my dad was in that place, and it's very difficult. Her mom did pass away. Okay. Well, I've been praying for her because I knew it was coming. And it doesn't, it doesn't really make it much easier to know it's coming. It really doesn't. It'd be nice if it did make it easier, but it really doesn't. Oh, Dana, that's so sweet. This is for Hannah's birthday. I will. I will tell her. Happy dance for Hannah's birthday gift. Thank you, Dana. You're so sweet. That is a very sweet gift. She will be surprised and amazed and grateful. She will definitely be grateful. I'll tell her she has to buy art supplies with it. Oh, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Woohoo. Here's another happy dance. Another happy birthday, happy dance. All right. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. I gotta make sure I have. Yes, I will tell her. Oh, she will be in shock. She thinks y'all are amazing anyway, but she will definitely be surprised by that. Thank you. Okay, now I have some of that to use on two different pages. So she will have a special day. Thank you. Oh, Jude. My goodness, you guys are so generous. Thank you, Jude. Do another happy birthday, happy dance. Y'all are just amazing. Um, truly, truly great friends. Thank you. Hi, Barbara. I'm glad you're here. Whoop, whoop. That's right. Get a whoop, whoop. Happy dance. I like that. I like the whoop, whoop part. That's more fun than just dancing because you can see what a great dancer I am. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and write y'all's names down so I don't forget because it won't. I don't know if it's gonna show up or not. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It will make her day to be remembered by y'all like that. That's sweet. She can, yeah. Well, she even has something that she really wants, and I think y'all just made that possible. She's been wanting some of the Derwent charcoal pencils, the colored charcoal pencils, and I think y'all just made that happen. Okay. All right. I don't know if this is the best way to do this or not, but it's the way that feels right at the moment. Yes. Oh, I'm going to go up here. See, I keep changing my mind because um, this one and that one would be, too close to each other. I want to try to get um, just a couple of them on each postcard. And we're doing the postcards um, widthwise, so I'm trying to keep that in mind as I do this. Oh, let's go ahead and go over here. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have quite a bit more of this, so let's see where else we want to put it. Yeah, well, you need to be resting right now, Cheryl. So, but I'm glad you felt like doing something. I'm glad you felt like doing something. Okay. I don't know exactly where that's going to lay. So I don't know exactly where to put these. So I'm just kind of doing them. Of course, that's part of the challenge of it is that you don't always know. Okay, I'm going to stop. Well, I don't have anything coming off. No, I'm going to stop there because I'm going to do 2 or 3 other papers. So is that school glue? Barbara, this is the Mod Podge mixture that Tanya and I use. Let me show you. It is, and you may not can even see it on here. No, it's Elmer's Glue All, but my name's on top of the glue all. So, but I ordered it and went and picked it up. So, but it's Elmer's Glue All and Mod Podge, the matte Mod Podge, and I mix. Tanya uses half and half, but I use about 2/3 of the glue and 1/3 Mod Podge and a little bit of water. And the reason I use less Mod Podge is because the Mod Podge has a strong smell. And so if I put half and half, I don't really like the smell. It gives me headaches. So I only use about 1/3. And if I use 1/3 instead of a half, it makes a big difference in the how much it smells. So um okay, let me clean this up. My wipe is about dry now. I'm going to have to get a new one next time. Mod Podge, yeah. Well, you never know what's going to come out of my head. I haven't been sleeping. I mean, what's going to come out of my mouth? See, I can't even think straight. It's getting a little bit better. The first 2 nights I didn't sleep at all, but it's getting a little bit better. Okay. Oh, it helps if you take the little lid off. Okay. And like I did with the other one, I may end up changing my mind about where things go, but when I'm putting the glue on there, I don't realize um, how close it is to, how big the pieces are, I guess, is the right way to say it. It works really well. Yeah, it does. Oh, thank you, Jude. Told Hannah this puppy sleeps about as much as she did when she was a baby. Actually, he sleeps a lot more than she did when she was a baby. But I think the first 2 years of her life, poor thing, she was miserable, and so was I. Hmm. Okay. Let me find another. I've got another one of these long ones. Let's put it down here. Okay. Okay. It's hard to know where I need to put some more. I think I'm going to put some more right here. Okay, that's all of that I'm going to use. So let's put this map stuff down underneath where I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. Next, I thought I was going to use some of this. I think it might be too dark. Let's see about the green. You know I like green, but I don't know if I like it. It's not quite as dark as it, well, I guess maybe it is, as it is on the camera. No, actually, when Hannah was 2 years old, she was so much easier than before she was 2 years old. She didn't have terrible twos. Once she got to where she could sleep and eat stuff, life was much better. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Oh, I am so grateful he's okay, Dana. Goodness, that's scary. That's scary. Okay, I'm trying to decide. I like some of this really small music paper. That might be fun to put on here. So let's tear this one up too. I keep losing my I remember back I'm trying to think how long ago it was. It was a long time ago, but it was before I ever knew Darren. I taught defensive driving classes as a second job, and my grandmother knew that, and she and my granddad went on a trip, and she got they were going through some little town, and she decided to turn around and get something out of the ice chest in the back seat. And so she unbuckled her seatbelt, and then somebody ran a stop sign, and my granddad hit him. Luckily, neither one of them were hurt too bad. She bruised her ribs really bad, though. But I didn't find out about it till like 3 weeks later when she accidentally said something, because she didn't want me to know. She said, I didn't want you to know that your grandmother did such a bad thing. I thought it was hilarious. I said, well, now you know why you're not supposed to take off the seatbelt, don't you? She said, yes, I know, I know. um, every kid has a terrible something. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Now then I'll put these up and use these on this one. Oh, goodness. Well, maybe he can be convinced not to drive anymore. Sometimes it takes something like that for them to realize that they really shouldn't be driving. Um, I'm just so grateful he's all right, because that's scary. We got a booster seat kind of thing for the puppy. We're planning to take a trip in September, and we want him to be where he can, ride in the car well for a decent period of time. And so we bought this little car seat thing, and then you have to have a harness, on them to restrain them in that seat. And um, it was getting him to not be a real pain during that process was not easy. He's finally where he'll ride back there without coming unglued, but it's a little bit of a struggle. Let's see. I may have got more pieces than I really need, but I'm gonna go ahead and use them because I really like this. So just got one more for this one. He doesn't get car sick. He just he got used to Hannah holding him when we drove, because that's what she did when we brought him home, and then when we took him to the um when we stopped, and we've been driving him around a little bit just so he gets used to it. And then when we got that thing and put him in it, then he got upset because she wasn't holding him anymore. And he was okay with being in the car if she was holding him. But he's learning. Okay, it's yeah. I think the more things you can expose him to, the younger you can expose him to things, the easier it is on him. Um, at least it sure seems that you know that it's easier on him. Most things that we've been trying to do have been easier than I expected him to be, but just because he's young and well, for one thing, he trusts us, and so that makes it, you know, he's a little too trusting sometimes, and he tends to, try to walk off the ends of the earth. I've got his crate up on the couch so it doesn't hurt my back to get him in and out of it, and he just comes out of it assuming that I'm gonna not let him fall. So far, we haven't let him fall, but yeah, Julie. I mean, it's a hard thing to lose that independence. I think it is. Okay, we're working on it here. Okay, I got two more of these. Let's go right here with one of them. One more. Brittany says she's working on some paper bag pockets that she's going to load with goodies for her art show. Cool. You have to show us some pictures of them, Brittany. Put pictures of them in the group. Okay, I'm going to do one right here because I have one more. Okay. We got three kinds of paper on here now. And we've been doing this for an hour. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here. Okay. I'm not going to get very far on these tonight, I don't guess. Um, I had said I might work on them Thursday when Tanya and I are getting together on her channel and streaming. But I thought I might finish them tonight and we could go ahead and work on the cookbook, but I may not. I've got to get them in the mail Friday, so um, so I may end up going ahead and working on them Thursday. I really wanted to do it, so I wasn't putting them in the mail the very last second, but it may be the very last second. Oh, let's turn it this way. Oh no, that's. Oh, I've done them both. Okay, my brain. Sorry, y'all. Yay! That sounds good, Brittany. Okay. I've got this, but it's not very much of it. It would just be like half of a page per each one. But I think I'm going to go ahead and use it because I need to use it. So, and if I can just put a little bit of it in each of the 6 places, if I'm strategic with it, then all of them can have a little bit. So if I can make it into 6 pieces, then I know I can probably get it in there. Yeah, stickers are always good. Okay, there's 6 for one of them. I don't know if I told y'all this, if you knew, but when I had COVID, um, I've heard everybody talking about, people losing their sense of smell. I didn't lose my sense of smell. I could still smell. Everything just smelled horrible. And I'm still struggling with that. Some odors like linger in my nose forever, and everything smells that way, like whatever that thing is. And right now it's puppy dog food. Oh my goodness. And I think it smells worse than puppy dog food really smells, probably, in my nose. It's driving me crazy. Okay, it goes this way. Of course, I don't know which way's up and down on these pieces, so okay. I'm gonna put this one right here. Oh, I forgot I put my brush in the water. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here, I think. This way I can be sure I get some of it um, on each postcard. And then right here. Oh no, no, I got those two. Okay, because we're going this way. So I need down here. Okay, I'm trying to think. Having a hard time, obviously, but I'm trying to think. I was acting like they were going up and down instead of long ways. Yeah. Well, it smells even worse when you're. I may have gotten those up too high. I don't know. Let's see. Four. Okay, it's going to be right there. So they're just barely going to be, but they'll be on the second one. That's all that matters. Okay. I did have COVID. I honestly think that I had the very first strain of COVID before they even admitted it was in the States, back in December and January of 2019, 2020. I just thought I had the worst cold I'd ever had in my life. Hannah did too. It lasted forever. Um, but I lost, that time I had the same sense of smell issue. And, but I didn't know that was a thing, because I didn't lose my sense of smell. And so I thought, well, it probably wasn't COVID then. But we had Omicron in right after Darren passed away, they at the funeral someone had it and a bunch of us got it. Nobody got very sick, thankfully, but I mean, probably 20 people at the funeral ended up with it. But it and like I said, thankfully no one really got sick. But when I got it this time, I remembered how horrible everything smelled. It smelled even worse. It smelled even worse with Omicron than it did with the first one. I didn't get nearly as sick. I didn't feel, I felt fatigued mainly, and then that horrible smell. And it was like this horrible chemical smell, almost like your body is saying, what's the worst smell you can think of? That's what you're going to be smelling for weeks. And since then, I've seen other people who also had the problem with things smelling terrible instead of and not losing their sense of smell. But for a year, all you heard about was people losing their sense of smell. So I thought maybe what I had wasn't that. But anyway, but they found in blood samples they tested, but all the way back in September of 2019, in blood samples there was COVID in people's blood. So it was here long before we ever knew about it. So probably a lot of people had it and just thought they had a cold back then. But I never, oh, did I mess that up? No, not too bad. Okay. Anyway, my mom and Daryl came down with it first at right 2 days after Darren passed away. I mean, after Darren's funeral. And then 3 days later, I came down with it. And 3 days later after that, Hannah did. So it was like this every 3 days, somebody came down with it. But Ethan never did. Ethan never got it. And Darren and Ethan, neither one got it when Hannah and I were so terribly sick back in 2019, early 2020. We stayed away from them, you know. Um, but if they were going to catch it, I would have thought they would have caught it then, but neither one of them did. But anyway, I'm just glad that it wasn't hard on my mom. That's what I was worried about, is that it would be really hard on her. But she did okay. Hi, Melody. I'm glad you're here. Okay. I'm going to set that back down there, and I'm going to find some other kind of paper to put on. Maybe I should put some tea bag. That'd be good. Let's do that. These are pretty tea bags, so they've got lots of good color. See how yeah, that'll be good. Okay. That's what we're going to do. They're not going to be in rectangles, though. Okay, let's get another one because I want the darker one. That one's on this one, and then I'm going to put whichever one of these is darker on the other page. Okay. Hi, Journey. It's great to see you. We're so glad you're here. Okay. Now then, we're going to put these on. And then I'm still going to have at least one more kind of paper after this. Yeah, I know they're doing some testing, genetics testing, to see if they can figure that out, and it will be interesting. Oh, yeah, I like that. Well, I really wanted to move that up a little bit, but I didn't get the chance. Because that tea bag, once it touches that glue, it's down. I agree, Julie. That's very frustrating. That's very frustrating. They're just determined to make us all scared of everything. It's like right now, the powers that be are thriving on everybody being afraid. They're finding as many things as they can to make us afraid. And I'm through being afraid. I'm through being afraid. Cautious and concerned is different than being afraid. And I am cautious and I am concerned. You know, I try to be careful, but I'm through being afraid. What bothers me the most is how afraid people are and how much they talk about it, even when the symptoms are nothing. You know, if when the symptoms are really bad, that's different. But they're they keep talking about it like if you get a cold symptom, you know, we've been having colds all our lives, and it wasn't this horrible thing until now. Now the same cold symptoms are this horrible thing, and I mean, you if you have cold symptoms, you should always stay home and stay away from people. I've always felt that way, um, even when a cold was just a cold. But you know what I mean. We should all take precautions and be careful and not try to infect people with anything. That's how I feel. Hey, sweetie, you brought the baby?
He's up from his nap. I thought you might want to hold him while he's still being polite.
Oh, come here, buddy. Are you being polite? Are you being polite? Yeah, yeah. Y'all can't see him, but he's being polite. Here, let me move this. Uh, We'll put him up here for a minute for people who haven't seen him. Well, he's like, I'm not going to turn upside down for people to see me. No, you don't need those. There he is. There's the sparrow. Oh, everybody's saying happy birthday, Hannah.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to tell you, you probably, I was going to tell you later, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put it? Jude and Linda and Dana gave super chats for birthday presents for you.
Oh, wow, thank you.
So now you can buy those charcoal pencils for your birthday from the ladies.
Oh, I think I will. We'll also get cute mushrooms.
You also get cute mushrooms. Okay. That Oh, they will get cute mushrooms. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for bringing him out. I don't know if y'all heard her saying thank you, but she got shy. Good. I'm glad you heard her. Hopefully Linda and Dana and Jude heard her too. I couldn't tell how if she was being loud enough to be heard or not. Okay, we're working on it here. Oh, Journey, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I'm going to give you the woo woo happy birthday dance. Thank you, Journey. I'm going to write your name down so she will know. Where did I put the pen? Thank you, sweetie. Y'all are the best subscribers anybody ever had. And not just because you're giving my daughter birthday presents, but just all of you in general, all of the prayers and everything that y'all have done for us. I'm just overwhelmed with how important you are in our life, and I appreciate it all. Hi, Mary. I'm glad you're here. I'm making my postcards. So those of you who sent me postcards in the swap, and um, this is what you're getting back. Hope you like it. Actually, I think I'm going to do it over here. See, I get all this glue on there, and then I decided I want to do it somewhere else. Yeah, come on in. Okay, I'm going to have to mute for just a minute. Okay, she had to give me a, a status on the puppy, um, something he did that we're not going to talk about. But okay, now then, I gotta clean this glue off again because I really want to keep the backs of those postcards looking nice. I don't want to have to put something on them because I didn't keep them clean. It's worth a few wipes to make sure they stay clean. I felt that way, Journey, when I had it. I haven't felt that way after it. Now, the no appetite thing I have, but mostly that's because of that horrible smell in my nose, made nothing taste good. And it's still things that should taste good don't taste the way they should, even all these months later. So, okay, let's find a um, something else. I don't think I want that because it'd be too much trouble to try and get rid of the images and just do words, which is what I would want. So let me just find some words, some book page, I mean. Oh, this has a pretty font. We'll use it. Hi, Jamie. Yes, be nice to yourself, Journey. Just give yourself whatever time you need to get over it. Okay, let me make sure this is. Okay. Now see how many pages I got here. 1, 2, 3, of course. Okay. We're going to do some like this. Excuse me, just a second. Oh, sorry. I had a choke attack. I am, Jude. Right here it is. 44 ounces. I just haven't been drinking. It's just been sitting there. I still got this tickle in my throat I can't get rid of. I'm going to mute again. Just a second. Oh, goodness. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to need all of these, but it's not really that many. I'm doing good, Vanessa. How are you doing? Okay, let's see if we can get get this finished here. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Well, I can't even get these pages apart. They're kind of thick pages. Oh, no, let's put it up here. Keep changing my mind. Let's see, will that cover up the whole spot there? Ooh, pretty good. Okay, we're going to just act like it does. Bye, Mary. Thanks for coming. It was good to see you. Yeah, I'm going to have plenty of this. There's going to be plenty. But I am going to have to get one more thing after this, I can tell. Otherwise, we'll have this stuff all next to each other, and I don't want it next to each other. Let's do one up and down one here. Okay, let's see if there's any. Let's go ahead and put one here. Oh, that one has a number. I like that. Let's go ahead and put a little bit right here. And a little bit right there. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to put of this on this page. Now then we'll go to the other one. Um, okay, like this. I just realized I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, okay. Making sure I put those other ones on there right side up. Okay. Oh, Thank you. I'm so sorry, y'all. I've just been talking away. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I apologize. Oh, good grief. Thank you, Vanessa. What the funny thing is, I was just saying I don't really have anything exciting to talk about. And then I looked up and noticed that y'all weren't hearing anything I was saying, whether it was exciting or not. Hi, Lila. So good to see you. So glad you're here. Okay. See, I'm not muted now, and you still can't hear me because I'm just sitting here. But my brain is tired. Okay, I feel like I should. Just crafting away, not paying attention. Okay, I'm going to do one more right here. Okay, that is that. All dried out here. But I'm proud of myself that I haven't been getting a new one every time. Okay. Thanks, Lola. Bye bye. Thanks for popping in and letting us know you were here. Thank you, Julie. I don't know if you were here when I told them I've been watching this at Tuesday morning for at least a year, waiting for it to go on clearance, and it never would, never would. They had two of them for a long time. Finally, they clearanced it, and so I was able to buy it. Brittany's getting a new tattoo. It's some of writing of my mom's signature from a birthday card. Oh, that's awesome, Brittany. That's cool. I'm not a tattoo person, but I still think that's cool. Oh, okay. I think I need some more. Maybe I do need some of the. Let's just see. No, I think that's just too dark for what we've got going on here. Okay, give me a minute and let me see what else I can find. Oh, ow. Well, I needed to get up. Good grief. Oh, here we go. We'll do some of this. It's avocado dyed, but it's got a lace print, so that'll be good. Do something a little different. Mm. I don't want. This is heavy paper, so it's not really easy to tear, but I don't want straight edges, so we're just going to keep going. Um, I'm not, let's see, I think it's about 24 by 18, if I'm looking at it right, because it's got an inch on each end beyond the, well, you can see up there, beyond the measurements, and it's 15 by 22. I know 16 by 22. So that would make it 18 by 24. Yeah. One was enough, huh, Jude? Oh, that's sweet, Journey. Hi, Dawn. I'm glad you're here. Sorry I missed you when you first came in. I might, Dar. I haven't gotten far enough to decide about that yet, to be honest. I haven't really. I'm just kind of doing each layer as I go, and then I'll see what I want to do. I needs to do something to kind of pull it together. Okay. This takes a minute. Not only because the paper's thick, but because I'm trying to take off a little tiny bit. I'm not sure if this is a good idea because this is so much thicker than anything else on there, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, I'm just going to tear between these scallops. I can't really see it that much, but makes me feel like I did it in some sort of an organized manner if I do it that way. Okay. There are those. These are really obvious and more pretty, so I'm going to put these on first. I'll only use those if I need to. Some of it showed up better than others. Or the lace pattern shows up on some of it better than others. Let me say that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I told y'all, Hannah's first commissioned piece of art was for a friend of a friend. He wanted a tattoo of a certain character in a video game. And her friend said, I know somebody who's a great artist. She'll do that for you. And so she did a watercolor piece for him to use to take to the tattoo artist um, to get his tattoo made. She said she didn't ever think that she would get paid to paint something that someone was going to get a tattoo made from, but it was kind of fun. Okay, these and these and these. I think these are the ones that, no? Okay, that one's really good. That one. See, now I'm confused. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to stick them out here and I'll just pick up the ones I want when I'm ready. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. That way I don't have to fret over it. I just grab them as I want to. You designed yours? That's cool, Dar. Okay, let's start here because I didn't leave a space for one there, so. Then we may end up with some holes we have to fill in with something else because like right here is right beside a piece of this. You see how different the pinks are from this paper to this paper? And I don't know if it's different because the paper's different or if it's different because the because my avocados were just a different batch of avocados. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's do this one. I didn't even think about that when I got it. I was just thinking, oh, they're both avocado dyed. They'll look good together. And it's fine. It's just I um wasn't expecting it to be that different. But the papers are definitely very different. So okay. Do you need me to mute?
Just a second.
Okay. Let me put this one down. I'm gonna have to mute for a minute, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. Had a little trauma moment with the puppy. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here. Okay, right here. Almost forgot where I was and what I was doing. And it's like, I don't have any mothering instincts. I don't know how to do this. I said, well, you're developing some. Uh, she hasn't ever dealt with babies very much, so it'll be good for her to um, deal with a puppy. Okay. Oh, I think I can put one more right there. I was going to say I'm almost wherever anything I excuse me, anything I do is going to be touching anything else I do. But there's a spot right there. Okay, now we'll go to the other one, and then we'll come back and put one more thing on this one. Hopefully that'll be enough. Sorry, I'm going to mute a second. Sorry, I had to clean my hands off so I could get a cough drop. Okay. Did I say hi, Sharon? I hope I did. I was thinking about it. I'm glad you're here. Let's go ahead and do this one down here. I'll put a little something else up there. Okay, let's see. You're muted because Dad called. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, little piece of wool. Don't need that on there. And now I've got glue on my skirt. Okay. I just messed it up. It's one of the few dresses I actually wear when I go somewhere, and I just messed it up. I should have changed before it came out here. But I didn't. Y'all have to come back on Thursday on Tanya's channel and see what I do to finish these up. Because I'm definitely not going to get them finished tonight. I'm just going to get the base coat on them, and I'll let them dry and then cut them, and we'll decorate them on Thursday. I'm making I'm going to make some postcards out of these. To send out in the postcard swap that we're doing on Tanya's channel. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of this right here because there won't be hardly anything on this particular postcard if I don't. That's that kind of thing. Okay, do I have some everywhere I can put some without getting too close to another piece? I think so. I do definitely have some spaces left, so okay, I guess I really have put one everywhere I can. Okay. All right, actually, I'm going to leave that sitting there and find another kind of paper to use. Oh, here's some of this. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. I'm gonna leave a that'll be a fun strip to use on something else. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, we'll see if that's enough. Whew. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm not used to being up at early in the morning after getting up repeatedly in the night with, with a baby. So I've been having to kind of learn that stuff all over again. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put some right here because there's not any space down here that needs any, but I want to have some on that postcard. And I'm going to put some right here because I want to cover up that blue. Let's see. Let's do a bit right up here. And see if that'll, yeah, that'll work. Let's put that right there. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit right here. Just because I want some there. Yeah, let's do it right here too. So now I'm adding some that's actually on top of other stuff just because I want to see it in every postcard. Thank you, Jude. It is good therapy. That's true. But it is hard work. Yeah. I agree. I agree, Jude. I wasn't under any delusions that it was going to be, you know, a little walk in the park, but especially since he was one of 11 and he hadn't really been integrated into human life, you know, he was just stuck in there with his brothers and sisters and um yeah, let's put a piece right here. But he's actually doing really well. And let's see. Okay, I got to clean that because I'm going to end up with a mess if I don't. I really want to keep the other side clean, so. Okay. But now I was going to put one more piece. Where was I going to put it? No, right here, I think. I'm not positive, but that's where I'm going to put it now. Ah, got some wool fibers there. Okay. Now I've got two places where I have to put something else. But then this one, oh, I was going to put it down here. Ah. Okay, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Now then, we're going to call this one done for now. Yeah, they're kind of like people, aren't they, Sharon? The old ones and the young ones. Well, yeah, I told Hannah it was bad enough having to get up and take the dog out to go to the bathroom every so many hours, you know, every 2 or 3 hours. But the worst part was that in between, when he needed to go, I had to get up and go myself. So, mm, okay, let's do this one now. I can cut some more if this isn't enough, but And I'm just going to do like I did on that. I'm going to add some in here. And then I'm going to have 2 or 3 places where I'm going to need to add something else on this one too. Let's see if this is a, no, there's not a long one, so we'll just put that there. Okay, let's stick one up here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 places here. Where I'll have to put something else in, but I'm just putting them wherever I think they would look good. Use them up. Okay. Okay. Now we need to find something else for these 3 places and the 3 places on, I think there's 3 places on the other one too. I think I'm going to stick one in here. Okay. Dana has a question. Sorry about that. Sorry, Dana, I'm looking. How old were you when Hannah was born? I was 39 when Hannah was born. I turned 36 2 months after Ethan was born, and I turned 39 a month after Hannah was born. So I was 35 and 38, I guess, technically, but I was so close to 36 and 39 that's what I think of it as. So I wanted 4 kids, but I didn't get married till I was 33. And so my pregnancy with Hannah was so hard, I knew that was it. I couldn't have more than the 2. And that worked out to be a good number. 2 was plenty. There are good things and bad things about being older when you have your kids. The good thing is that you got a little more of life under your belt, and you're a little wiser, you know a little bit more. The bad thing is you don't have as much energy. Oh yeah. Darren was kind of like that. He has a brother and then a sister that were both 14 and 12 years older than him. And then he has another brother who's 8 years older than him. And then he was the late in life baby. So he was the youngest in his family. And I was the oldest in my family. But it worked out well for us. Okay, let me find something else. Oh, I think I'm going to use some of this. I was thinking about using those tickets, but they're too white. But I think this will work. Well, it might not work there. But it will work here and here. And I'm going to go ahead and put it there. I may stick a little bit of tea bag underneath it though. I think I'm going to do that. All right, let me get my brush back out. Get back over there. And I'll add in some pieces of this other places as well. Okay, let's see. Kind of strategically here. Let's see. That wasn't what I needed to do. Okay, bye-bye, Dar. Thanks for coming. Okay, let's I want to make sure some of this gets in each postcard, so good grief. Where do those keep coming from? Okay, now I forgot where I was going to put that because I got so frustrated with my, oh, up here. Okay. Let's put it at the edge. Okay, I'm not sure how much I've got left. Okay. No, let's do it up here. Let's make sure that's going to be, yeah, it will be. Okay. I'm tempted. Oh, no. I touched something. Sorry. I touched my keyboard with my elbow and a big ad came up on my screen. I may use something different for the other one. because I don't know if I'll have enough of this, and I want there to be enough for it to be fun. So I'll find something else for the other one. That way I can add a little bit more of this. Me too, Jude. Me too. I don't know if I'll ever have any. I don't think Ethan even wants to worry about getting married, and Hannah, she doesn't care whether she has kids or not. She says if God gives them to her, she'll be happy, but if she finds a husband and gets married, but it's not like something she feels compelled to do. Okay. I think we're going to let that be enough of that. And this one's done. So we're going to let it sit. And I'm going to find something hopefully equally cool to put on this one. Oh, I'm so glad you got them though, Dana. That's wonderful. I'm so glad you were able to go ahead and adopt them too. Sometimes people want to adopt the kids and then they can't. It doesn't work out, and that's always sad. Okay, let me see what else I can find here. Something else interesting. Mm. I'm bound to have something. I'm bound to have something. I mean, I know I do. I just don't know what or where it is. I mean, it's just a background. I shouldn't fret over it, but okay. I'm gonna ink some of those and put some of that on there. That will be fun. That'll be something fun. I think a couple of them will be plenty. Well, let's do 3 just to be safe. Okay. Well, the Lord brought him back where he belonged. Brought him back to you where he belonged. That's good. Oh, wait a minute. What about a little bit of this? Let's do that. That's numbers. That'll be fine. I don't have to ink anything. Okay. Let me just do a little tearing here. Your oldest granddog just came in. Well, grand dogs are nice things too. My mom likes grand dogs because she doesn't really want one, but she likes them. She just doesn't want to have to deal with one. So, okay. Now I'm probably going to have to do something else right there in order for this to work because the space is very different. So we're going to do this real quick there, and then we'll put this there, and that'll look good. So, oh, he's getting on up there, isn't he? Oh, stop it, please. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Okay. Wasn't 100% sure I was going to like it, but I like numbers, and so it seemed like a good bet. Okay, there was another spot. Where was it? There were three. I thought there were three. Okay, well, we're just going to go ahead and add in some. Let's do it right here. Okay. Okay, I don't want to get the glue on the back of my card. Okay. Let's put this one right here. I don't know where those, I think they're, let's do this long strip here. Get those out of the way so I don't drag them around. Okay, I'll put it right here. I'm going to have to get me another one out, I think, so I can add a few more. Yeah, I think the bits of calendar add something. Where was I going to put it? All right, Lisa, where are you going to put it? Let's put it right there because I don't remember where I was going to put it. Okay, let me get another calendar piece out. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put them right here. Oops, turn it right side up. I know it probably shouldn't matter, but it does. It matters to me. There we go. Okay. We're going to do another strip down here somewhere. Thank you, Kathy. Okay. We've got here and 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 here. I think I need some up there. So let me get a white. My other one's all dried out. Well, Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Time, Tanya and I will be streaming on her channel. And I'm going to actually turn these into postcards that day. Today, this is as far as I'm going to get is getting this base done. I was hoping I'd get them finished tonight, but it's not happening. Okay, I'm going to turn this around, so hopefully I'll remember to put my numbers in upside down too. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Where's it gonna? Maybe up here. Maybe up there. Yeah, they do. They take longer than you think they're going to, because it just seems, you're just putting paper down. It shouldn't take that long. But it does. Okay. And let's do. Oh, goodness gracious. I just dumped a bunch of stuff on the floor. Okay. I think I need a piece right there. All right. Bye-bye, Barbara. I'm going to go too in just a minute, because I need to get in there and relieve Hannah so she can go relax a little bit. We have to do this puppy thing in shifts. Get that cleaned off. I got a messy bottle. Okay. Alrighty, here's this one. And here's this one. Whoops. Scoot them like this so you can see them both. So they both got some numbers, and that makes me happy. Alrighty, I'm gonna let these dry, and then I'm gonna try to weight them down after they're good and dry and see if I can flatten them out a little bit for Thursday. But and I'm probably gonna go ahead and I'm wondering if I shouldn't go ahead and put some gesso on them right now though, before, so that can all dry too. Because I think they do need a little something to knock it back a little bit. Good night, Dana. I'm glad you were able to come. I think I'm going to. I'm going to start with this one because it's dry. And I'm going to do some gesso with a dry brush and see if I can. Let me get something to put the gesso on. Oh, that stuff on the floor. It's not getting picked up tonight. My back has already bothered me from picking up Puppy too much. Okay, let's see. I gotta find a place to put this box. There we go. Okay, now I can find something to put my paint in. Ouch, I mean gesso. Mm. Okay. Let's see if we can do this so you can see more of what's on the. There we go. Should have had it like that all along. Okay, now I need a brush, but I want a really stiff brush. I think I have a, what do you call a stencil brush? Somewhere. Let me look real quick. Let me use this one. It has never been used for food, so I think it'll work. I should have got a bigger something. Oh, no. Okay, we're just going to put it on and then wipe it down with a baby wipe because this is not working like I wanted it to. And that ought to be enough to be able to wipe it down with the baby wipe. Oh, I don't really like that. I should have just put it on with the baby wipes, what I should have done. Hi, Riri. I mean, I knew you were here earlier. I'm glad to see you too. I don't know if that means you're leaving or if you just came back, but I'm glad you're here. Okay, this is not making me very happy actually. But now I've got it going. I gotta do something with it. Okay, there's that. You just came back. Okay. I think that it lightened it up a little too much. I like the more vintagey look, so I'll probably end up inking it. I'll probably end up inking it over this. Now I got to think about this other one. Okay, this is wet. I'm going to see if I can get more of it off. Okay. Okay, let's think. Do something completely different on this one. I don't know what I want to do. Any other ideas? Bye bye, Jude. Hey, Teresa. Love you, honey. I wish I could give you a big hug. I'm thinking. Oh. I'm thinking about using some of this, but that'll take away the pink. I'm going to probably ink on top of this to make it browner looking because that bothers me. But I'm thinking about this, but I don't know if I want to add it to the gesso or just put it on. maybe adding it to the gesso is a good idea. And then I'll put it on with a baby wipe. We will see. This is quinacridone nickel azole gold. Okay, I gotta have something to start with here somewhere. Nope, I gotta get up and get something, of course. Oh, my get up is not wanting to get up. My get upper is not wanting to get up, maybe I should say. Okay. I'm gonna add water too, I think. Yeah. Water and um brown. We'll see what we get here. I like this because it's kind of coppery. But that doesn't look, it looks orangey. I may just want to use the nickel azole gold watered down itself. Okay. Well, we're going to get a wipe and we're going to try it because we won't know whether we like it or not until we do. Let's move that out of the way and let's. Yeah, I like this better. I like this better. Okay, I like that better. That's exactly what I was thinking, Julie. That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's see if we can go ahead and use what's left here and go over the other one. Boy, there's a big difference, isn't there? But it does help a little bit. I'm still probably going to use some ink on this one. Maybe on both of them, but. Well, I didn't want them to be exactly alike, and they won't be. Okay. This one got toned down some, but it's still, it actually is more toned down than it looks on the camera. That's true, Julie. That's true. I'm just going to leave them alone and we may go over them with some ink or something. But that cuts the shine from the Mod Podge too, which I'm glad. So we'll let these sit and then we'll see what they look like on Thursday and we'll go from there. I got to clean my hands. But thank you all for coming and being with me tonight. I very much appreciate it. And thank you for all your well wishes for Hannah's birthday. It's going to be a hard one. It was Ethan's birthday was in June, and I think it was harder for me than it was for him because I was missing him and his dad, and he was just, missing his dad. Of course, maybe he missed us. I don't know. Hi, Anita. I'm glad you're here. I'm fixing to get off. I hope you've been listening and not didn't just now show up since I'm fixing to get off. But anyway, this is going to end up being some postcards, one way or the other. All righty. Whew. Thank you. I love you all. God bless you, and you have a wonderful night. Bye bye.